We're starting on Fountain.
Indeed.
All right.
So the bands here that I normally go with is Yoshi's and Battlefield.
Yoshi's, Battlefield.
Yeah. Typically ban those guys.
I see. Yoshi's, Battlefield.
Because it either gives me Dreamland, chain grabs on final, or uneven platforms that sometimes allow for janky stuff.
I see. Yeah, Battlefield's nice because you can get kind of easier edge guards against Falco.
True.
But yeah, Fountain does allow you to do more jank stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm a fan of that jank.
And you do get a higher ceiling on Fountain. It's about 15% higher than Battlefield, or not Battlefield.
Yoshi's.
No, it's 15% higher than FD. So it's about 10% higher than Battlefield. Yoshi's is 17% smaller than Final Destination.
Ooh.
But Dreamland has the biggest discrepancy, about 38%.
You know your percentages.
Yeah,
Damn.
just Mewtwo things.
Oh, yeah. You wrote the book on the up throw percentages from Mewtwo.
Yeah, magic numbers.
Everyone refers to that guy.
Fountain is a pretty solid pick because you also can limit a lot of the top platform stuff, which is nice.
Yeah.
Peach kind of can struggle against that. But if you get ahead and get tempo, then it's really not as big of a deal.
All right, I think we're almost all queued up. He just has to set the stream onto what we're looking at here. We still got people in the chat. Still got viewers. 7.
Yeah. 6.
Oh, shit. They're dwindling.
We're going down.
We're coming, guys. We're just getting set up. I swear. While we're waiting, if you want Tony Taj Jackson, I think that was your name, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Got it. Okay. I've heard it so many times. But if you want Taj, Vectorman, or Axe to analyze your sets, you can also become a Patreon donor. That's how I'm getting this lovely little workshop here. For just $50 a month, you can get your set analyzed once per month by one of Arizona's top players. Big wins.
All right. Huh? Oh, we can go
Sweet.
now?
We're good. All right. Is the stream on it? It is.
All right. Well,
cool.
Let's take a look here. Let's roll right in here.
So this is a best of 5 set. Oh.
Best of 5. All right. Let's start with a heart for the camera. Okay. All right. So yeah, turnips are good. Okay. So let's go back real quick.
Yep.
So when you had a positional advantage that you kind of squandered. So like right there with the double jab, when you have someone cornered like that, generally you should anticipate a big defense option or a big swing. So like you don't want to go for the dash attack there, especially at low percent, because they can just crouch cancel it and shine, and then they'll just return all the damage back to you. So instead, you want to just maintain your presence there, because if he rolls, then you just stand there, you down smash, you'll reverse hit, send him the other way. Or you can grab them, and then you can get up throw to platform neutral air and stuff like that to maintain tempo, and you're doing hits that are safe against low percent Falco counter hits, because for the most part, Falco and Peach are going to counter hit each other a lot, because Peach is heavy, and then you have a lot of quick moves, but Falco is a fast faller, so he's going to recover pretty quickly at low percent, and then he's also going to have shine, which is faster than anything you have.
I think it's time to start writing my notes here.
So at this point here, when you landed that double jab, you should have just held your ground, and then you utilize your float pressure, because if he shields, then you can just float neutral air, and then you can choose a jab check and see what he does, because he might just roll. Or you can just, if you have a good read that he's going to hold his shield, then now you can go for dash grab, because Peach's dash grab is
it's good.
7 frames. So it's basically just as good as a standing grab.
So basically what you're saying here is just threaten space. When you have him cornered like this, see what he does?
Yeah, this is what they call real estate. Like, you have a lot of real estate right now, and Falco doesn't. Like, they can't utilize their laser and dash dance from this position, so they're a lot easier to pinpoint what they want to do. A full hop is only going to take them about to here, and then they have to commit to double jump, and then they have to air dodge in order to get away. And coming down with down arrowing you at 0 is generally not smart. So like they have a lot of really bad options in this position,
Got it.
but the dash attack there, now you lost
It
all of your
rolls
real
in.
estate. So now he can reset, and he can start lasering and moving away, and there he goes. But yeah, a nice power shield there into down smash. So he doesn't anticipate that, but he still punished you for that down smash because of low percent. And then let's go back here real quick. When you right here, or no, sorry, it wasn't here. It was before that. All right, well, let's take it. In general, instead of going defending the high 4B, you generally want to try to deny ledge. Most people are going to go low. The only people who usually go high are the people who know that like you're going to deny ledge, and they just want to go high, get hit, and then just play neutral again. Not many people are good enough to do that. So,
Okay.
So usually denying ledge is really strong. That was just so unfortunate there.
Yeah, slow reactions on that one.
Yeah. Getting in the pocket, it's hard. Like those are just kind of things you just got to learn from conditioning yourself. That's stuff you just learn from playing the game.
My skirt went up.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can help it when people up B from those positions, you should try to improve your reactions and really try to shut that down.
He was vulnerable right there.
That's called a no flight zone. Like you actually had time to dash, float, and neutral air him and just kill him. That's up smash. That was really good. There you should have just maintained your positional advantage and kept using up smash. You don't have to go for the neutral air there because, you have a chance of getting hit by wake up attack, which is one of the best moves in the game because it has so many invincibility frames. That was a really nice turnaround. He didn't expect it, and I don't think you expected that to work, but that was really good. You should keep that in your pocket in the future. It's most of the time quick ledge grabs people aren't gonna look for, especially in tournament when they're nervous. They're just like it's almost unreactable. And then like leg invincibility is something you always have to worry about with Falco.
Oh, you're the one that taught me that. Yeah, that was some sick shit.
Yeah, so this is a tough position for you. Like he has tempo, and so he has all kinds of room to like try to make it. But nice, you just brute forced your way in. Recognize that he.
How was that no flight zone you were talking about, wasn't it?
Not quite. You were a little bit too far away, but you still could have made it uncomfortable. Down smash was probably the wrong choice because if he goes straight at your torso, he's gonna win just like he did there.
Yeah.
So let's really play that last stock. So yeah, learn the wave dash out of shield. That was a missed input. So like right there, that's a tough one because like I think that if you ran straight at him there in neutral air, it probably would have traded, and he would have recovered faster, like back on stage than you. But
I feel like I could have hit him with dash attack there. I feel like it might
maybe like it's a maybe, but the problem is if you miss, then he gets a fat down air on you at your percent. That can be potentially devastating. But it was better than what happened. That might have been worth going for. So that was a nice combo from TK though. So yeah, once you lost that edge guard, then you kind of crumple because Falco does a really good job of erasing the neutral game. So anytime you give him room, you have to like account for losing a whole bunch of percentage unless your power shield game is like on point. Nice shield grab. So we have chain grabs on lock. Oh no, dash grab.
Not quite.
Turn around grab it. Turn around dash grab is famous.
It is UCF though.
Yeah.
So I had no excuse on that one.
True. But it's still a universal flub. So yeah, you want to try to deny ledge a little bit sooner. Like you had the nice turn up placement there, but you want to be a little bit quicker at just to taking away the ledge because that's really his only path to recovery, and by not denying it, you gave him a chance. Another missed turnaround dash. So yeah, I probably just want to practice that. Set your CPU to away in training, unless you use 20xx and program it or whatever. But
gotcha.
But yeah, just practice those dash back grabs. You gotta land those.
Oh god, missed another.
'Cause that's 4. Just didn't quite recognize it. Forward air has a lot of landing lag, so that one's harder to L cancel or like to shine. Does that moonwalk? Nice.
Yeah, I can't even moonwalk on purpose. So anytime you see that,
what a lot of peaches like to do on FD is when you do like a full hop float, your full hop float is at a height that their short hop lasers can't reach, and you can use that as a way to kind of approach, and you can threaten like fadeaway forward air or coming hard with the forward air. It helps kind of get through a lot of Falco's laser control, because if you play completely grounded, it can be really difficult. Unless you have really strong
power
shield game, and your out of shield game also has to be on point.
Okay, what kind of out of shield options?
Basically, learning how to microspace wave dash out of shield or float cancel nair out of shield.
Okay. I'm gonna write those guys down.
That was really risky, but you got it. Nice tech chase. I think I would have opted for grab there, but you still repaired the combo, so it worked out all right. Like once you got that down smash, then I think grab was on lock, but there you go, the deny ledge, already taking my advice without in the future. Oh no.
Somehow got away with that.
Yeah. Ooh, be careful with your double jump there. So
sorry, one more time.
Yeah, so when you're coming down here, you double jumped and then floated. You probably should have just opted to use your float, just so you always have the double jump as a safety net. Because now, like depending on how aggressive he is, like it's a stupid forward smash from him. But if he just looked to like neutral air, then it could have just been really bad for you. And then float. Ah, nice try. That was a nice try. Like you baited to try to get him to threaten the ledge and then fade back. It was just bad timing, but that was a good idea. So don't give up on that.
I let him charge it.
Yeah, that was.
I told him to taunt.
Probably a blunder. Dash attacks. All right, and he goes down. Way to blow up the 69. Though I mean, generally dash attacks like that aren't very strong, but he just wasn't. I mean, he's not looking for it. But generally against Peach, like you're almost always looking for dash attack. I always just hold shield against it because
I get wrecked.
Your dash grab is reactable for the most part, at least the spacing. So you just assume that they're going to use their biggest gap closer, which is dash attack. So you kind of want to be careful with that, especially in an extended set. Like when you're first playing somebody, like you can use it as like like a scrub killer, but eventually you're going to want to make an adjustment and use dash attack a little bit more sparingly, using it more as like a counter hit, like knowing when dash attack's strong. Because like right there, he just held down and he just punished you. Right, like there's a lot of ways that really stop dash attack. So you want to make sure like your hits are more effective when they're at low percent. So you want to go for like the float cancel stuff, down smash, and then grabs. Definitely grabs whenever you can.
I feel like that's one of my major sticking points is what you were saying earlier, scrub killer. I feel like that I have on lock pretty heavily because I down smash a lot, and a lot of scrubs unfortunately just fall right into it. Don't know how to get around it. But like as soon as you put me against people that know not to fall for that dumb shit, I struggle. And one of the things I'm trying to working on is trying to fix that.
Yeah. Well, nice power shield grab. Take it. Odds left. So there, Randall.
Yeah, I realized I threw away that dot. So if that situation right there, actually. So in that one, I threw the dot away. Unfortunately, I missed it and boom, threw it away. Do you advise me going up and grabbing it or just leave it?
Not against an invincible Falco.
Okay.
Because when you throw it, it's also not going to last as long. Mm-hmm. You're better off just taking your loss. Yeah,
including if it's a Stitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Against an invincible opponent, it's not really worth.
If they've already spawned, just fuck it.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, if it's in between stocks, grab it. But like if they're gonna respawn and potentially challenge you as you have it and utilize those 2 seconds of invincibility against you, it's not worth it. You took a lot of punishment for grabbing it. Back air, okay. Dash attack. Yeah, dash attack is gonna lose to that downer. Ooh, that was he wanted to end it. So now you have a chance. I'm not sure what. Let's go find out what happens. Oh no! Oh, you got turned around on Randall.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that hurt me.
Yeah, that's rough.
Got turned around and attempted to float back. And short hop didn't grab ledge.
Yeah, against Falco especially, like there's certain parts where Peach has really good buttons, really good normal attacks, but Falco does too, and a lot of times you're like kind of brute forcing, like you wanted to brute force your back air and neutral airs against him, but Falco's in a better position and is going to win those trades, and because of how he's getting hits on you, he's getting a lot more percentage, because like even if you do hit him, like a lot of times you're doing them at like 0 without like a good float cancel. So basically, crouch canceling is going to be the death of you until you make an adjustment. Oh no, you got a little antsy. Yeah, you got don't basically just try not to panic whenever you're below.
I think I could have Peach Bomber. I still had the height to.
You didn't even have to do that. You just had to go for the sweet spot. Peach's umbrella can
cover most.
Still make it hard for even invincible down smash to hit. Ooh. Oh, you don't have your double jump. Oh, you're in a lot of trouble. Ooh, yeah. You gotta watch for that. They're gonna try to deny ledge too, so you always have to go the extra mile and fade away that much more. So yeah, down a couple of stocks on your counter pick. It's not the best feeling, but still doable. Dash attack ends up being stronger now because it's at better percentage. You just want to, once again, just try to avoid using dash attack so much at 0, especially against people who can crouch cancel and punish you. Because TK can hit pretty hard, and he can show you. Yeah, down throw. I feel like back throw probably would have been better. Just because if they DI away, you have a lot of options, and if they like hold in, then your cheese strat ends up being a little bit more effective. Ooh. That was really good defense. Oh, I probably would have just looked to just take the hit and land on stage because he almost got that down air, and if he had more confidence in that, he could have just took that stock. And you gotta respect Falco's full jump. He has the highest full jump in the game, and then with this double jump too, it's quick. So I guess you just don't know if it's just one of those things where you just didn't know the height, or you thought that maybe you could out neutral air would beat it back air, but Falco's back air is pretty strong. It's going to be.
I underestimate it quite often.
Yeah.
When he goes out there with his first jump, I always underestimate the second one and just how much space he can cover.
Yeah, Falco can extend his legs out.
Right there, it seemed like something that you were saying earlier. I caught him with like those dash attacks, and I was picking up real estate, as you call it.
Yeah.
And then I went into float instead of pushing more, and I let him make a move and punished him for it.
Yeah, recognizing when you don't have enough time to hit is a really big, it's a really important thing in Melee. Like, let's see if we can watch that again.
Yeah.
So. See, where was it? Oh, I think
it's gonna be right here. I think. Oh no, never mind.
That. Yeah,
I think it was how I took the
69. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be right around here.
It's recognizing when you don't have time, because like you want to try to punish the tech, but you're not always going to be able to. So oftentimes, just understanding that alone actually gives you stronger punishes. So right there, like you shouldn't have dash attack there. Like you didn't have enough time to hit.
But that float beforehand was kind of what you were talking about.
Float beforehand.
Yeah. So if you rewind a little bit, so like I get that double down smash thing.
Yeah.
So down smash.
Dash
I get the dash and I float right there. So that's kind of what you mean by threaten that.
Yeah, you controlled space there. Like, that was fine, even though he rolled behind you still. Like, that, the idea still works. But really, it was when that you tried to force the damage. Like, he was already out of your tech chase and out of your combo. That's where, once again, real estate is more important. Like, recognizing that when he's coming out of it, he wants to make a quick decision because he doesn't know what you're gonna do. And oftentimes, especially against like mid-level like players, you can just fake them out, but with your presence alone. Like, you just move in, and they're either gonna buffer sidestep, or they're gonna mash shine. And against Peach, they're probably not gonna mash shine, just because neutral air's gonna like outrange it. So they're most likely gonna try to sidestep or buffer a roll. And I think roll for Falco comes out frame 4, and sidesteps are frame 2. But because you telegraph dash attack, shield's gonna come out frame 1. And so that's going to be as fast as a shine. And yeah, so he just blocked. He had plenty of time. He shielded it, and then you got punished for it.
Wrecked me for it.
Yeah. So, once again, recognizing when you can get away with something, and recognizing when it's going to be close, and preying on the fact that most people are going to panic. They're going to do they're so used to being in those positions where it's just a little bit outside your window that they're going to spam some kind of defensive option, and being aware of all of those defensive options is how you're going to get extra damage, especially as Peach. Like, you have to be able to do that as Peach.
Okay.
Because she's a slower character, but she has a lot of multi-hit stuff and shield stabbing potential, and then float cancel into X gives you a huge frame advantage. So like, being able to take advantage of when people recover and have to shield because they don't know what you're going to do, like, that's when you start getting all kinds of grab opportunities now, because they have to shield. They don't want to get hit by that neutral air, but that opens, like, whenever, like, it's like rock paper scissors. Grab beats shield, shield beats dash attack, and dash attack or down smash will beat side steps. So yeah, just being aware of what they like to do, and like kind of picking up on those options as you see them, because like, you're not going to guess right the first time every time. But if you have a really good like working idea of what most people like to do, then most of the time you're going to guess right the first time. And then if you don't, you're just paying attention. Like, pay attention to like, okay, he got up and he liked a forward tilt, or he gets up, he likes to jab, or he gets up, he likes to shine, gets up, he likes to sidestep, or he likes to roll back. And like, if you notice what they like, then you just get more money. Just like, okay, like, oh, he has a forward tilt, then I'm just gonna wave dash back, and now I can dash attack. Like, like, or I can just wait outside of forward tilt range, and then I can dash attack. Like, if you really want to dash attack, you can make it work. You just have to know, just adjust your timing, like distort your rhythm to make it harder for them to predict what you want to do.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I need to work on is knowing when the combo's over. I know when they can put up a shield, because quite often you'll see anytime that I play Tyler, he gets a shield up right when I try him to dash attack to continue the combo. And it's, I get wrecked for it every time. I think you literally rewind to a spot where it happened.
If he shined you there, you would have died.
Yeah.
Oh
God.
Yeah, that's right there. Like, that's what I call, you're trying to force that neutral air, and it just wasn't worth the risk. Because if you hit, you weren't gonna kill. But if he hits this down air, you die. And so like, it's that's just like a bad trade. Like, even if you got the trade, it was never gonna be in your favor, especially when you're down a stock.
That's the blunder grab.
So yeah, that's one of the invisible drawbacks of being down, is that like, you kind of have to take certain risks in order to claw yourself back, especially if they're a really strong opponent. But at the same time, the risks that you take have more dire costs, because now, like, if you mess up, then you're going to be down even more. So like, what you want to do is like really shore up your game whenever you're down, so that you can more cleanly take stocks, take less percentage trying to close out stocks by having a stronger neutral. Because if your game revolves entirely around counter hits, when you're behind, you're gonna fall apart. So you want to develop that aspect of your game more.
That resonates a lot with me, actually, because that's exactly what I rely on.
Yeah, because if you get ahead, then that style works just fine. Like you keep trading, and
then it's scary to approach me.
Yeah, but when you're behind now, I don't have to worry about countering. I don't have to really approach you all that much. I just keep nickel and diming you until I'm ready to break your couch cancel, and Peach is going to have a lot more trouble doing that. And you're not Armada yet, so like Armada is good enough to where he can make those comebacks. Because if you look at how Armada plays, he plays immaculately for the most part, and if he's down, he'll always put himself in a position where he's minimizing the amount of damage that he's taking. So he basically just closes out, and now we're even in stocks, and he took 10%. Like your goal is to try to as I was no easy stocks. It's one of the first rules I tell people. Don't give them SDs. Don't give them those easy stocks. Make them work for every single stock, and you want to play as cleanly as possible, because the more that you can play clean, the more that you can consistently 4-stock people. When you play against people that are better, if you have the potential to 4-stock people, then that means that when you're down, you're more likely to just take those stocks without any issue.
I feel you. Yeah, because in winners round 1, usually when I'm entering the brackets here at SAK, winners round 1, I kind of fuck around a little bit. I go Luigi, and I did that today, for example, and I like what you say better with just try to 4-stock them. I kind of feel bad, but I see where you're coming from on that. Yeah,
you need to develop your game. You want to be a complete player, and being able to 4-stock people who are lesser than you. Even for stock people who are on your level, it means that your neutral game is more complete. It means that you're becoming a more complete player. You're able to be a threat in more positions, where if you're only narrowly winning every time, that means that you're not being as consistent. So your tournament performance is going to vary, and you're not going to be at the level that you probably should be. Because when you're random, then sometimes you can steal stocks, but what is that going to do for you when it comes to times they get to top 8?
Yeah.
You don't want to play roulette melee. You want to play sound melee.
All right.
Unless that's what your goal in life. Your goal is just I just want to take stock. I just want to take one stock off of good players.
No, that's not my goal.
No, your goal is I want to be able to scratch, and I want to be able to touch, good players, and consistently put up good games against them.
That is the very first thing that Vector Man ever told me. It's just if you're that guy that cheers after taking a single stock off Axe, you're never going to beat him.
Yep.
And yeah, that really hit home with me.
Even a blind pig can find an occasional acorn.
Yeah. That is
everyone can steal stocks.
That is the 4th time where I've heard an analogy of that sort, and it's a different analogy. Earlier today, I got just like a broken clock. I'm right 2 times a day.
Right.
I forget what someone else said to me earlier, but that's the 4th fucking time I've heard that style analogy today. I don't know. There's some weird Twilight Zone shit going on, but that's funny.
Well, to be fair, I've told most of these people these kind of things too. So if Vector Man's saying it, then these are all stuff that we've all talked about.
Okay.
So. But anyway, did you have any other questions or any other ideas?
Not that I know of. Luckily, we got this recorded because my note-taking ability is shit. So I got some high points, but I'm definitely rewatching this to pick it apart later. I think I definitely got some good things that I need to practice. Out of shield options are one big weakness that you pointed out for me.
Against Falco especially, out of shield is a big high priority because
gotcha. Yeah, he pressures the fuck out of you.
Because Falco technically doesn't have perfectly safe shield pressure like Fox. He is technically vulnerable, when he does down air on shield.
Really? Did not know. Do you recommend just buffer shield roll away when you're getting those shine dare combos?
You don't want to shield roll just because that. Actually no, that can work. It depends. Because they don't have to shine after every aerial. So if they know that, then that means that they can chase you with down air, and that could be worse. Okay. But what you just want to be conscious of is that if they don't space it correctly, they're open to shield grabs. A lot of, Falcos are open to shield grabs more often than you might think.
Yeah. Oh, occasionally I get him on Tyler, even though he's usually pretty tight about it. But I will get him occasionally. It's I feel like it's there's something better that I could be doing other than, hoping that he misspaced it or hoping that he mistimed it. Is there, what's I don't even know the fastest option that Peach has out of shield.
Fastest options are shield grab or float neutral air. Both are 7 frames, I think. Or
float in air?
Float in air is 8 frames.
Okay.
For Peach, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 8 frames.
Okay.
So she's airborne.
It's 7 or 8. I know
5.
that.
I think she's a 5-frame jumper. I think she's either 5 or 6. I'm pretty sure she's 5. So then, neutral air comes out frame 3. So you should be able to do. You should be able to do an 8-frame out of shield option.
Okay.
And then because it's float canceled, you only have 4 frames of lag.
Yeah.
With float canceling. So like float canceling is so strong. That's what makes Peach so broken.
Yeah.
Because if you just L cancel, then you're super punishable. But float cancels make things so unpunishable because you're basically just it's like doing an empty hop, but you hit their shield.
So you said float canceled Nair is going to be 8 frames. That's the quickest of our aerials. I know that.
Yeah, that's the
shield grab is 5. You said
shield grab grabbing is 7 frames.
7. Okay.
So that's
what about just let go of shield and jab?
Shield releasing is actually pretty slow.
Really?
I
didn't know that.
I don't remember how many frames it is. I'll have to double check. But it's
shield release? Fuck.
Yeah, releasing shield is actually pretty slow. So you generally don't want to do that, basically power shielding, because even power shielding technically and releasing the shield is also still slow. It's just that when you power shield, you're able to act faster. You don't have the same shield lag, but you still have the same shield release time, I think.
Interesting.
Shield.
Because I know I never have to worry about light shielding. On my controller, I have springs taken out on both triggers, so I'm in full shield at all times when I am. And that's really the purpose of that, is to shore up my power shield game, especially against Falcos.
Oh hey, someone made a out of shield options frame data.
Hey, there we go.
Let's see what they have for set for Peach.
Shield release is different for each character?
No, or actually yes, but this is actually just out of shield attack options, not releasing shield. I have to look up another.
Even better, complete list.
But yeah, up B out of shield is 7 frames. You're invincible at frame 4, so that's also technically one of your fastest options. That's why Armada does it so much, I think. Grab is 7 frames. Up smash is 14 frames, but your arms are invincible in frame 14 to 23. Down air is 17 frames. Forward air is 21 frames. Back air is 11 frames. Nair would be 8 frames. Up air would be 12 frames, and a turnip. If you just shield and throw your turnip, that's 10 frames.
Shield and throw, or shield and Q drop?
No, shield and throw. So you can throw your turnip while you're shielding, right?
Yes, correct.
Right, and you
that's
can also
same as just shield.
You can also kind of technically glide toss it. But if you have a turnip in your hand and they want to fade away, that's also technically a viable out of shield option. Because if they fade away, you throw a turnip, and then they either shield it or they just get hit by it for free. Depending on if they do a retreating down air, that has a lot of lag, because if they start the down air off your shield but fade away, turnip actually should be free.
Okay. So if I get pressured, throw it. I didn't know 10 frames. Because there's some, I'm on a Facebook group that's like a Peach R&D, and someone recently brought up a topic of Q dropping out of shield, which is that I don't know if you know what Q dropping is, but it's that quick double jump cancel little turnip drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know you can buffer the jump out of shield, and if you get the double jump quick enough, you can Q drop immediately and hit. Yeah, someone brought that up and had a quick little video. Quetzalcoatl. He makes all the Peach videos. But did you find shield release in there, or screw it? It's that
they
bad.
Don't have it in that thread, but I don't remember what it was, and I think it is different. So I think Sheik's is faster than a lot of other characters.
Okay.
But yeah, it's too fuzzy. But in general, shield releasing is
slow.
Is kind of slow, yeah.
Okay. So don't even consider that option. It sounds like up B shield grab or float cancel there.
It can't as far as I mean, it's okay to release your shield, but like, yeah, as far as like retaliation is concerned, it's not going to be fast enough to retaliate most of the time.
Okay.
But I mean, if you power shield, then it's more viable. But in general, you should try to avoid that.
Cool.
Yeah, so down smash is a good sidestep buster. So like when you have people cornered like that, then that's where down smash can be really strong. And then like say if they miss their like say that they tech and you're just a little bit slow, instead of dash attacking, you can run up, invade their space, and then now down smash, if they buffer sidestep, it ends up getting extra deadly, because if they also still hold C stick down as they're sidestepping, then they automatic smash the eye down and are likely to get double hit by your down smash.
Yeah, that's definitely how I do my sidesteps. So that would kill me.
I think that's
absolutely
pretty much it for now. So
okay, cool. Taj, it was a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you.
Thanks for donating to the squad.
Absolutely. I'm actually going to bump it up.
Out.
Oh, yeah. I'm going from the 50 to the 150 level. I want to be one of the cool kids.
Oh, snap. All right.
December, it's the season. Yep. I believe we're all done here, Steven.
All right.
Thank you. Taj, appreciate it. We miss you, man.